Hello everyone again, and here we are at Ballarat Wildlife Park. So before we begin, don't forget to subscribe so you can follow other clips around Ballarat as well. We are here on a 3 days weekend, so we visit altogether 5 different places around Ballarat. So please follow my channel and you can see other places you can visit in Ballarat. So now to begin with, as you can see, there's a car right there next to the sign. So there's plenty of parking right in front of the entrance. So you don't need to walk far at all. There's plenty of parking, so don't worry about that. The sign's just right in front of you, and here we go in. You can pre-book your tickets online, or you can buy at the gates. It's about $34 roughly, I remember. If you are RACV members, you can purchase through our RACV website, which you can get 10% off. So that's a bit of bonus, and toddler are free. So here we go. Once you get in, and that's the first one that we saw. I forgot what it's called now, but the first impression that I got was this place is actually quite nice and clean. It's looked very clean, and the fresh air is just beautiful. And second animal we saw is the kangaroo, still sleeping. We came here very early in the morning when the park just opened, so they're probably still sleeping. As you can see kangaroos just running freely around the park. As you watch the clip, as you go along, you will see other kangaroos floating around the park as well. So they're running around quite freely because they're very friendly. Now we're gonna go inside the reptile house. Let's see what's inside. So after we got out of the reptile house, we are here. This section is I believe it's for the alligator show. So as you can see, there's a big stadium for the show, plenty of seating, so no need to rush. All the show's times are on the map as you enter, so you can look at the map to see what shows you're interested in. There's a giant alligator down in here, but it was very hard to film because you can't really see anything through the camera's lens, but there was a giant alligator. Unfortunately, we didn't actually stay for the show. We keep moving. And the next one we saw was the koala. It's a bit hard to see. They camouflage with the trees and the leaves, and they hiding behind all those leaves, sleeping. Such a cutie pie. As you can see, the koala is sleeping. There's a lot of koalas houses all around here. As you can see, let's see all these little boxes, look like boxes there. There's koalas inside sleeping. So there's quite a lot of them. I think there's about like 6 or 7. We saw about like 7 houses like that, you know, the covering for the koalas just in case it rains. And as I mentioned before, you will see kangaroos floating around, jumping around, hopping along. all around the park. They're not actually at one particular place. They do have their own place, but you will see them floating around. Oh, and there's an emu walking around as well. There's 2 emus walking around freely as well. And this one is for the penguins. I'm actually very surprised to see penguins at the zoo. I think at other zoo there's no penguins at other zoo. You normally see penguins at aquarium, but not at a zoo. This is wildlife. So I didn't expect to see penguins in here. But we only saw 2. There's 2 little ones there. And that's a stadium for the penguin show. There you go. It's, as I mentioned before, it's very spacious and clean in here, as you can see. There's no rubbish floating around. It's very environmentally friendly. And you can take photos here. My daughter loved this one. She loves it. Cutie pie. That's what looked like a pig is actually a wombat. It's a white wombat. I think this is the first time I saw a white one. Yeah, they do look like pigs, but they're not. They're wombats. There's different types of wombat. And look at how spacious it is here. Here we go. This is something that caught my attention as well. There's emus, kangaroos, llama, all in the same area. So obviously they love each other's company and they love being together. So I don't think there's a problem there, but I was a bit surprised. Most time one animals is one particular place. I didn't expect all different ones to be in the same area. So this is the place where most of the kangaroos are. Most of them are sleeping. So you can feed the kangaroos. So you can buy the kangaroo food at the door when you enter the park. It's $5 a bag. So that's optional. So normally they will ask if you want to purchase one when you enter. So as you can see, it's very up close. You can feed them, you can take photos with them. They're very friendly. Oh, and this one decides he wants to eat all of the food. And let's keep going. So there's a river here. It's not exactly the cleanest pond. And there's another emu there. Oh, and there's a tiger. I'm not sure if you can see it. There's a tiger right at the back. So this is in a glass house. Obviously, tiger is a bit more fierce than other animals. So they are in a glass house so that to keep the children safe. And there's lots of birds. Oh. So this is the cafeteria. So you can have lunch and have coffee here. There's plenty of food and plenty of seating area inside and outside as well. Plenty of outdoor seatings as well with the umbrellas covering. As you can see, there's plenty of space for the prams. There's food, there's drinks, there's toilet facilities. And last of all, the gift shop or the souvenir shop. Of course, it's always the last one on your way out. You have to go through the shop to go outside. Unfortunately, they always design it like that. You must walk through the shop so able to get out. So there's plenty of things for you to buy as a gift for your friends and family as well. And that is it. This is very similar to Hillsville on the eastern suburbs of Melbourne. They're very similar. I would say this one look more clean. I feel like it's more clean and more spacious than in Hillsville. But most of the animals is the same. It's the same concept. Animals are run freely outdoors as well. So it depends on where you're staying. If you're on the eastern suburbs of Melbourne, then maybe visit Hillsville, so it's a bit closer. But if you live on the west, then visit Ballarat Wildlife. So they are two similar places, but one on the east and one is on the west. So both are recommended. And once again, please click subscribe to follow my channel, and you can see other places around Melbourne and around Ballarat as well. Thank you so much for watching my video. I'll see you next time.